mums, welcome back to my channel. Today I am 37 weeks and 2 days pregnant, and I thought I would give you guys a quick update on where I'm up to with my pregnancy, but also a bit of an update on what has changed with my birth plan, because I did give you guys my birth plan last week, but it has actually changed dramatically since then. There's been a few things that have come up, and so a few changes had to be made. But before I get into all of that, I thought I would show you guys a couple of things. So I mentioned in some previous videos that I was struggling to find thermal clothing in newborn size because it is really cold where we live and we are in the middle of winter at the moment. So I actually went into 2 different places the other day and managed to find some in O. It is the smallest I could find. I couldn't find anything in 4, but nonetheless, at least I found something. This first one was $10, and it's just a one piece with some snaps at the bottom, and that was, like I said, $10 from Best and Less. And I think they also had it in a pink color, but obviously I don't know what gender I'm having, so I just got it in like this navy blue color for now. And then I managed to get in Kmart 2 white thermal long sleeve tops. I don't like putting babies in t-shirts because I prefer to just dress them as a baby, but I did think that I could put these under an outfit or something maybe, and it was 2 for $10 for those. And then my good friend of YouTube, Karina, she's got a channel called Brewery the Kangaroo. I'll leave her link down below, but she actually sent me a package, and I'll try not to show you guys any of like our address details, but she offered to send me something, and so I thought I would open it on camera for you all. So the first thing that's in here is a little rattle, which is really cute. I'll show you guys this up front, and it says it's good for teething, sound, fine motor skills and touch, and it's really cute. And I don't actually have a huge amount of this kind of stuff anymore from when Hunter was a baby, so that'll come in handy really nicely, and it's nice to have a couple of new things anyway. The next thing that she sent me is a grow suit in 0 to 3 months, and it's got blue penguins on it. It is super cute. I'll see if I can show you guys up close. I don't know if you'll be able to see the pattern, but super cute. And then I've got another bag here of some other stuff that she has sent me. And there's a onesie in a bigger size, and I think she said this was for Hunter. But again, really nice, and it's actually like a soft kind of blanket flannelette material, so that'll be really good with this cold weather at the moment. Then there's a cute little beanie, which is green and white stripes, and then just a pack of some bibs. There's some blue ones, there's some pink ones, purple ones, so they'll be really handy. Thank you so much for sending these to me, Karina. And if you guys don't already follow her, I'll leave her link down below. She is one of my really good friends, so thank you so much for sending those. I really appreciate it. So getting back to the update, we had a scan on Monday, and they did give me a little ultrasound photo with baby's face. Let's see if you guys can see that. So I had that done on Monday, and as you guys would know if you've been following me my channel, I have been having weekly scans at the moment to check on baby's growth because they are quite big. A lot of you actually guessed the other day for me on my Instagram what baby's weight was on Monday. So I'm going to leave down below what everyone else guessed, but baby's weight was actually 3.391 kilos on Monday, and my son was born at 37.2, which would technically be today, and he was 3.340 kilos, so very similar in weight. I decided to compare my pre-baby weight to my weight now, and for both pregnancies my starting weight was 39 kilos. My current weight is 52.7 kilos, which is exactly what I weighed when I had Hunter. So again, same weight gain, and almost the same weight for baby as well. My belly measurement, in my early videos I did tell you guys how much my belly had grown each week around the center of it, and I decided to measure that yesterday. So when I was first pregnant it was 71 centimeters. As of yesterday it's 101 centimeters around. So that's not the fundal height where they measure like up and down to see how many weeks you are. That's just around my belly. So as I said, I had a scan on Monday. I also had a CTG done Thursday last week, Monday, and then again on Tuesday, so yesterday. And Monday's CTG, baby's movements have kind of decreased again in the last couple of days, which isn't necessarily a good thing. Mondays, it was showing that whenever I contracted, their heart rate would drop, which wasn't good, but then on the scan they looked fine. And then yesterday it seemed to have stabilized. So it's a little bit, I don't know, a bit unsure as to what's going on there, but they are monitoring that, and I am going to have another CTG next week on Tuesday. The scan Monday showed that baby's oxygen in their brain has stabilized, so that's 2 weeks in a row now that their oxygen has stabilized for, which is good news, and the reason why baby is still on the inside at the moment. Obviously if it hadn't stabilized they probably would have taken baby out by now, because you can't starve a baby's brain of oxygen. That can cause a lot of issues. So last week, for those of you who watched my birth plan, I was aiming to have a VBAC, but with a couple of complications that have happened, but also baby's current size. For those of you who watched my very early videos, when I first saw the OB, I was told not to have a VBAC over the same 3.5 kilos or anything bigger than Hunter was, which was 3.4 kilos. Then we've also had a lot of other complications recently with things like baby doesn't react well to a lot of the stronger pain medications, like even just Panadine, Fort or Endone or anything like that. So that messes with their heart rate, messes with my chest pain, and there was just a lot of different safety concerns. So myself, my husband and the OB team have all just agreed that it would be safest for all of us to go ahead with booking a C-section instead of a VBAC, which has now been booked, and that's going to be happening in the next 2 weeks, or actually under 2 weeks now. So if you guys are not already subscribed, make sure that you hit the red button down below. It is free, and the bell next to it, and that way you'll be notified when we announce our birth announcement and our gender and name reveal and birth vlog and all of that. I'm still going to hopefully try and get some footage. What I was planning to do is I'm going to film like all of my pre-op preparation, so fasting, anything like that, so that anyone who hasn't had a C-section kind of knows the process. I'll try and film what happens when I first get admitted in the hospital and stuff like that, and then try and get as much footage as I can from the actual procedure. Obviously I can't film the physical procedure like of my belly or anything, and I think that would be a little bit graphic anyway, but I will try and film things like our reaction to finding out baby's being born and stuff like that, and then whatever happens in the recovery and the first like 48 hours afterwards. So things like announcing to our family that we've had a baby, because obviously they don't even know that I'm pregnant. Things like Hunter meeting his sibling for the first time, first bath, like all of that stuff. So that's all going to be on this channel, so make sure that you have your notifications turned on, because those uploads are going to be outside my normal upload times. I now only have one pre-filmed video left, which is a part 2 to the baby names I love but won't be using, and that's going to come out on Friday this week. No, not Friday, Monday next week. So that'll come out on Monday. I have a vlog coming out this Friday, and then I need to start filming more content. I pre-filmed like a good 8 weeks worth of content, so everything lately has been pre-filmed on Monday and Friday, but now I've run out, which means that baby is meant to be coming. So I do have a list of videos that I want to film once baby is born, but if there is anything that you guys want to see, make sure you leave it in the comments down below. Where to from here? Next week I have a appointment with the obstetrician. I also have an appointment with the anaesthetist, and then we'll go from there, and after that we'll have baby. So I'm going to show you guys quickly where my belly is up to, and then that'll probably be it for this video. So that's where my belly is up to for 37 weeks. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Like I said, I'm going to leave in the comments what everyone guessed for baby's weight for today. If you haven't guessed baby's due date, gender and birth weight, go to my previous 36-week pregnancy update. I'm getting everyone to guess over on that video, and then obviously when baby is born I can kind of go through and see who was right or who was closest and announce that on the channel as well, just as a bit of fun. So in the meantime, make sure that you have checked out my Instagram. The Instagram stories is where I let you guys know whenever I have posted a new video. It'll probably be the first place that you find out about baby being born, because obviously my birth announcement stuff will take a little bit of time to get up on the internet, on YouTube. And I post other photos of Hunter and stuff like that in the meantime and ask you guys questions. And so I hope you're following me on there and subscribed on here, and I will hopefully see you guys in the next video.